Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hope you guys are all doing well. I apologise for being late. It's my fault. I got Bob in the cut as well. So big up to Bob. I'll bring you in a second, mate. And we're gonna have various people coming on tonight. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about various things. As we always do. Thank you for supporting the channel as always. And yeah, we're just gonna get some fans on, chat, and just have a good time. And obviously, we do have to mention Marcel Sabitzer, and we'll get Bob's opinion and other people's opinions in a minute. But yeah, without further ado, let's add Bob to the stream. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. What about you?
Not so bad. Not so bad. Whenever you need to go, because I know you're an hour ahead of me. You just say and go.
Yeah. I'll do.
For coming in here. We will have other people in a minute. But how you been? You good?
I've been good. I have vacation. Just 1 month left before I have to go to a new school because I finished high school, so I'm gonna study now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Italy in a week, so I'm doing good. Yeah.
Cool, man. That sounds sick. Didn't you say you were going to? Was it the San Siro you said you were going to?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'm going to like Pisa and Lucca, the surrounding. Around there, and Milan is not too far from that, like 2 hours away. So just pop by there.
Sick. That's sick. Right. Okay, that still works with the thing. So obviously, we've got to talk about various things. Actually, let me take that off the screen a minute so I can just so I can find the news about Marcel Sabitzer. So, have you seen the news on Marcel Sabitzer?
He's joining Dortmund, right?
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
20 mil plus add-ons is like it's decent. I mean, if it helps us get Kane, I'm sure we can let him go. But like, if the problem I have is like we have 150 million transfer budget left, and like I think like at least if we ain't gonna sign a DM, this money is just this 20 million is just going up in the air because like we're probably buying a strike for 100 million, and if from this money we can buy a DM or help buy a DM, it's great. But what I think is going to happen is this 20 million is going to be put into the staff, and I'll make the staff better, which obviously is important as well. But I think a lot of the 150 million isn't going to be spent on players, sadly.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, because the thing is, even with a DM, is we're not going to spend 20 million on a DM because you need way more than that. Yeah, but I do think for both sides, I think we need to part ways with him. It's frustrating that it didn't work because from his Leipzig days, he was absolutely fantastic, and the next minute, it just didn't work. But yeah, no, I agree with you. Most definitely, I agree with you.
It was a weird transfer to begin with, in my opinion. I mean, we didn't need him in the first place.
Exactly. Yeah, it definitely was a weird transfer. Let's go from the top though. Remind me on your stance on the striker. Did you want Harry Kane?
Yeah. After Vlahovic, I'd like Harry Kane, but Vlahovic ain't happening anymore. So I'd like Harry Kane.
So what we thinking of the news that his wife has been?
Yeah, I saw it. I was happy about it because like it means they are probably not only Kane is willing to go there for the footballing perspective, but the family wants to go there as well. So that may push Kane a bit more to actually like say to Levy that he'll go. But I mean, it's still far away off completing the deal because I mean, I think 100 million pounds plus add-ons maybe is enough, but that's 120 million euros or something like that, and that's a lot. That's a lot of money. So I don't know what Bayern's gonna do with that situation.
Yeah, I just think like I understand why Tottenham fans would want the money that they are asking for and what that's being rumoured in that. But like we let Lewandowski go for a little price, and it's just weird that like do you know what I mean? Obviously, there's a bit of a difference with the age. Obviously, we had Lewandowski and he was like 35 or whatever. Big up to you, Robbie, mate. Thanks for being in here, bro. But yeah, no, without a doubt, it definitely is a weird one, and we'll have to wait and see on if this does happen. Let's bring Ahmad into the stream. I'm gonna have to take that off the stream. Where can I put it? Take that off. There we go. Cool. So yeah, Ahmad is in the building. There he is. The
What's
main
up?
man himself.
What's up?
How you doing, bro?
Doing
man,
good.
I'm doing good.
Buddy?
Yeah. Just chilling, bro. Just chilling. What would your stance be, mate, on the whole Harry Kane situation right now?
So what's been going on lately? Because I just joined in and I don't think I read this news, to be honest.
So basically, his wife has been around Munich looking at houses and looking for schools for their children. So
yeah, I mentioned in the comments in your previous video earlier today. No, I get it now. No, to be honest, that means that's signs of him joining them.
Yeah, that's what I think as well. To be honest,
signs of him joining them. Yeah, I mentioned it in the comments when we were watching the presentation together. Yeah. It's signs of him.
Oh, when you were talking about your favorite player, Nabry.
Shut up! You know what you did, you cheat. Power takes you so far, innit? The power takes you so far.
I could just imagine you being pissed when I said that.
So for everybody and Bob, right? About not meeting you, Bob. I've never met you before. Your name's Bob, right? From Mario.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Ah, come. From Mario again? Before I continue.
I'm from the Netherlands. So.
Nice, man. Just like the best defender, hopefully one day. Anyway, I was saying, we saw players coming in, right? And I basically, I just said the golden megastar with the face with the smiley hearts, whatever, for Musiala. What does this guy do? He places it up when Gnabry comes right after him. That the cheek to have that power. I don't like that behavior.
I was like, he's going to be pissed as soon as I put this.
I was actually laughing, but the cheek.
Funny, man. Funny. On mentioning the obviously that last stream, big up to everyone that I did watch that and enjoyed that, and I enjoyed it as well. But Nubel did not look like he wanted to be there whatsoever. Like in the practice, the drills that they were doing, just everything that they were doing, it just didn't look like he wanted to be there. Obviously, I've got it on the screen now. Him to Alexander Nubel to Stuttgart is a done deal. It's going to be a loan. Ansar coming in with, bro, Taylor's not in here, G. Why do you keep doing this? Taylor's not in here. But yeah, it looks like he's going to go. I'm guessing that there's no objections from either one of you, but I'll ask you anyway.
Well,
what are we thinking?
I think he's better than now. He's about the same level as Jurek is, and as with Summer leaving, I mean, 1 million for just wasting him for a year doesn't seem like a good deal, especially if as like we play against Stuttgart, and we're making Stuttgart better with this deal. So this 1 million is just if you sell him to or like a club which we don't play against, or loan him with an obligation to buy, so that at least we get rid of him for like 10 million instead of the 1 million we get now. Because like when he returns from loan next year, he's just going to be loaned out again until his contract expires probably, and then he'll just become loan free.
Yeah, true. What are you thinking, Ahmed?
I've said this many times. We should get rid of this guy. But regarding this, that is just a waste of time.
Yeah.
How 1 million? That's like nothing. Might as well just get rid. Just get rid. What are we doing with this guy?
I don't really understand the whole loan. It should be a sale. But yeah, I'm guessing Bayern just want him out of the books for now. But yeah, it definitely is a weird situation. Obviously, talking about goalkeepers, obviously Jan Sommer. I think we're idiots to let Jan Sommer go. If I'm being honest with you. Now, of course, it is a release clause, if I'm right by saying. I think so. There's nothing we could really do. If we're being honest with it. But the thing is, in our obviously, I had Anthony from Inter Worldwide on the channel, and he basically was explaining how stingy Inter are. So I can see this one just taking its time a little bit. But what are your guys' thoughts on Jan Sommer?
Do you want to go first, Bob, or shall I go?
Oh yeah, you go.
Look, I'll be honest. I'm guessing this deal is all happening because Sommer is wanting to go since he's not going to get game time by the time Neuer's back, right? My thing is that if you don't want to be here, then don't be here, right? So, again, it all comes down to Sommer. If the guy wants to be here, great. We can have you, but just know you're a number 2 till Neuer, when Neuer's back. So that's one thing he needs to understand. But if he really wants to go, then get rid and let's find somebody that's young and that could ease in to replace Manuel Neuer for a good price. Obviously, though, I don't want to spend no money for a big keeper when we have Neuer. So
yeah. Bob, what are you thinking, bro?
Well, I think the idea of having a backup. Well, I mean, first of all, Sommer's obviously a good keeper, but the long shots we've been getting against the past half year, they aren't helping with like that's just because he's very, very short, especially for a goalkeeper. It doesn't help with the long shots, but apart from that, I mean, he's a great keeper. He practically won us the title with the save against Keulen on the last match day. But yeah, I think having a second goalkeeper like that's really old, if your first goalkeeper is also old, doesn't make any sense. Like I saw like Bayern is getting Bruno, the Moroccan goalkeeper. It doesn't make any sense to buy like a 30-plus-year-old goalkeeper again. Then just buy some like young keeper who can, what Ahmad also said, ease into Neuer's position.
Yeah.
You know what's mad, by the way? So you mentioned Bono. For me personally, the only difference between these two is one's tall, one's short. Otherwise, they're the same profile. Honestly.
I think Bono is a bit better overall, but I mean, I guess
in terms of profile, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're both pretty good, but also old.
Like in terms of playing from the back, they're very sketchy, right? They both have good parry shots in them. Well, I mean, with Sommer, the only difference is Sommer can't reach top corners, whereas Bono probably can. So overall, their age is like similar. One's younger than the other by 2 years. Like
2 years, yeah.
2 or 3, yeah. One's, I think, 34, 35, the other's 32, 33. But Bono's 32, 33. So there's not really much of a difference. Although I have to say, I don't think that age is very young for a goal. That's very old for a goalkeeper, sorry. I think it's pretty, prime-ish for a keeper.
Yeah, but do you think Bono, like when Bono's gonna start, like let's say Neuer gets two more years in the top, then Bono's like 35, and that is kind of old for a goalkeeper. Who is it Neuer?
I agree with you 100%. Yeah.
Talking about Bono, I don't think we're going to be getting him either way, if I'm honest, because Paris Saint-Germain have made a verbal offer of 12 million plus add-ons for him. Now, I don't really get this link, if I'm honest with you, because they have Donnarumma. one of
Yeah,
the
backup.
but
Something happened
yeah.
to him, didn't it? Something happened to him and his wife or something, or his girl.
Yeah. Yeah, as a backup, maybe actually that would make sense.
Yeah, maybe it's
To be
because they need a
fair,
backup in
Because
time.
Donnarumma is like young, so the old backup keeper
true.
doesn't
Yeah,
really
because
matter.
they can't have Keylor Navas with the wages that he'll be on.
No, he's leaving. He's leaving for sure, isn't he?
I have no idea what's going on with PSG's goalkeeping. To be honest, I don't even know what's going on with PSG. Period.
True that.
Oh, Mbappé drama doesn't make it any better.
I think that whole Mbappe situation is absolutely hilarious.
It's holding PSG in so many levels. But you know what? I'm happy. Screw them.
Yeah, me too. Screw PSG. Exactly. Exactly. So obviously that the Mia Samir to you too, bro. The whole the thing with the stream earlier, the team announcement and all of that, like why they were pushing and pressing Herbert Heiner on asking him about Harry Kane, I don't know. He was never going to say anything. I think they need to stop with this whole. Same with the guy, the
build guy.
journalist, yeah, the build guy that come over with a top and all of that. It's just like, bro, I get it. Like, have your fun in that, but like, certain times, I think you're just being a dick. If I'm honest with you.
Yeah, I get it. But I have to admit, it was pretty funny. I was laughing.
Oh,
when I
it was
first-
funny. Yeah. Without a doubt.
But I get you. Yeah.
It's just, I don't know if you guys seen this. This is hilarious. So this lad here asked Sadio Mane to talk, and Sadio Mane is like, "You're killing me in the media every day, and now you want to talk?" Oh,
Serves
I
these
guess-
reporters right, man. Holy crap.
I guess that takes the Sadio Mane interview out of our RAM as well. No, that would never happen anyway. I'm only joking. Right, we spoke about Sabitzer. Again, a lot of this is gonna be. This is sad, by the way.
Yeah, I saw.
Guerrero on crutches, man. Yeah, that was sad when he come out. Sabitzer also. He's like, you know it. You know the answer yourselves. You have your sources, so. He seems happy. He seems happy to be going. I wish him all the best, but at the same time, screw him if he's coming to that club, because I can't stand that club. Obviously, the young goalkeeper's going to be he's going to be joining a third division side. You wanna try and help me with this one, bro?
You want me to try
Porsche
it?
Munster.
There we go. Don't even ask me to say that.
Trusen Munster, as I said.
Yeah, Porsche Munster.
Oh,
I
Porsche
think.
Munster.
I think.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Both of you
Fair,
have said
fair,
it, and now I look like a dick.
Maybe it is.
Again, a lot of it is going to be the stuff I want to get away from. Yeah, like, this is sad, man. Obviously the young man there. Just come on. Oh, this. Oh, I love this. This is just what we thinking, people. I don't think I've had you guys on since he signed. So, whoever wants to go first, go ahead.
Bobby, go first, man.
I mean, maybe a unpopular opinion, but I don't know if he'll succeed. I ain't as sure as the rest of us are. As the rest of us are. I mean, I think he will succeed, but I think his first season will be pretty hard. He won't be starting for the beginning. I think the beginning Upamecano will start, or maybe Pavard if he stays. He will towards the mid of the season. He will just come in and be good, but I think he won't be as good as many people think.
You know what's mad? I'm not gonna say I agree, but I'm gonna say I understand your opinion.
Yeah.
Because, to be honest, like, we don't know what Thomas Tuchel's gonna be doing. That's something we have to keep in mind, right?
Yeah.
But in terms of Kim Min Jae himself, I believe in this guy. If it's not in the first season, at least in the long term. You know, my only thing is, both he and De Ligt, they're similar defenders. So I
Yeah,
wanna know
that's
about
my problem.
I was saying this on a TikTok I posted before I traveled. I'm curious to see what their dynamic gonna be like
Yeah,
because they're
yeah,
similar.
it's going to be.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the main
it's
thing I'm
gonna be an
scared
interesting
of. We don't really have like someone who can really progress the ball and is a really ball passer. So
I mean, look. I mean, I don't know about Kim and Jay to be honest, because I'll be honest, I haven't seen much of him in the Serie A. Like I've only seen few clips in the cameos in the Champions League. You know, maybe one Serie A game here and there. But De Ligt, I think De Ligt has it in him to be the progressive guy.
Yeah, most definitely.
I think De Ligt has it with it because I feel like he's the type of defender that can improve his game time and time and time and time, and eventually he'll get there. So.
Yeah.
Also,
I see.
Well, sorry, I want to. I'm reading a comment. Abdullah Yusuf, he's saying Opa can progress the ball. Yeah, okay, he can, but I'm sorry. I don't think his ceiling is that high. Compared to like De Ligt and, you know. That's just me.
Do you not think he can do something with his career or not?
Look, to be honest, I feel like he needs, you know what Upamecano needs? He needs some sort of a motivation. I feel like he's lacking that motivation. And that motivation is what's putting him down a lot, right? My problem is I don't know if he's getting that motivation.
Okay, I can see where you're coming from. But do you not think, though, he should be more motivated now that there isn't a guaranteed spot for him?
That there isn't.
Yeah,
I don't know because it seems like you know, when you look at, you know, you can tell when you look at a player on a pitch, right? Like with their face expressions when they're winning, when they're losing, etc. I feel like with him, he's the type of player that's sensitive when he goes through adversity. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't want to say that's bad completely, but in the football world, there's a balance for it. I don't know if he has that balance. I mean, if you guys disagree otherwise, I'm here to hear it.
Yeah. No, I get you. I know what you're saying. Well, if oh my God, why can I not speak? If the problem with him is that he is lacking motivation, then hopefully we see a good season from him. Then, because of Kim and Jay going in, I understand where Bob comes from as well. You know, they are quite similar in the fact that they are like destroyer centre backs. In saying that, though, I think a lot of fans are, of course, excited, and I'm not saying you guys aren't. So please don't think I'm saying that, but I think a lot of fans are excited because we generally have the best centre back in the Bundesliga, and now we've just signed the best centre back in from the Serie A. But yeah, no, I definitely understand where you're coming from. Well, how no. You may as well sign Kylian Mbappe because his wages are going to be similar. No, he's on a free. Remember, no. What do you guys think?
Hell no.
great goalkeeper, but not ball playing enough for us. I mean, Sommer is catchy on the ball, but like De Gea is like another level.
Yeah.
But even his goalkeeping ability dropped. Even, you know, like sometimes he's conceding the sloppiest goal just by the way he parries the ball.
Yeah. True that. Manchester United have a long-term interest in Leon Goretzka since they made a concrete inquiry for the player 2 years ago. That was obviously at his peak. At the moment, there's neither an offer nor talks. Goretzka wants to stay at Bayern and has been told that he is for sale. Has not been told that he's for sale. I was going to say what? And to be honest with you, with the fact of Sabitzer going, I think it increases the fact that he is going to stay. Because Bayern aren't going to make themselves, well, I'd say they weren't going to make themselves look like idiots. But then again, we did sack Julian Nagelsmann for no reason and didn't replace Lewandowski properly. But yeah, what you guys thinking? I think I'm all right by saying, Bob, that you don't want Goretzka here.
I mean, depends. Like if you get 15 million from him, then he can stay. But for 45 million, I'd let him go easily because I don't think he should start.
Yeah.
Even as a box-to-box, I don't think he should start. I think Musiala and Gravenberg are better box-to-box midfielders than Goretzka is.
Yeah.
And Guerrero as well. So we have 3 better box-to-box midfielders in my opinion. And Limer is a better DM. So like he's 4th option in midfield probably. Which he ain't going to be happy with. So, I mean, depends on how much he wants to improve himself for me.
Yeah. Ahmed, what were you thinking, mate?
I've been thinking for a while actually about what do we do with Goretzka? Do we keep him because he can improve? Do we get rid of him because we don't think he's good enough? Look, I'll be honest. If he really cared, he can be good enough. We've seen it before. The problem is not that he's not good enough. Let's get that thing straight. The problem is he's lazy. That's the problem. So for me, like what I think, like you mentioned with Upamecano, like competition, I think it should motivate Goretzka. To be honest, I say for depth reasons, we keep him, but only so maybe somehow you never know this guy can improve somewhere somehow. Get something out of this guy. That's the only way I can see. Because I don't want to. I'll be honest. If he went to Man United, for example, like it's mentioned here, I think he could thrive there, man.
Yeah, me too.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't want to regret getting rid of him. Because I know what.
Yeah.
So I'd keep him for like squad reasons.
No, I get you. I get you on that. Let me take the banner off a minute, so we'll put this up. Not covering your face. The issue with Leon Goretzka is his wages are way too high to be a bench player. We saw him as a rotational player at best.
Yeah.
Okay. Facts. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Without a doubt. And that seems to be the problem with him. But again, it's gonna be a massive season for him, most definitely, to see what he's got in his locker. To be perfectly honest with you, moving on though. Actually, what did I say? Leon will be great if we sign a world class DM. Yes. So basically, go back to the whole Thiago having a Thiago. Yeah, I agree.
Then Kimmich would have to be sacrificed, no? We'd have to put him right back, or we'd have to play 3 midfield and play Musiala or something, you know what I mean? So it's hard to compensate.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like in this 3 midfield formation, everyone is forgetting about Müller. I think Müller starts, even at box to box, Müller starts over Goretzka for me.
Yeah. Good point. Great point, actually.
Even though that is in the main position, he played there before.
I know.
But like when he was younger, so that's different.
Exactly, he's getting older now. For me, Muller is not that player anymore. For me, I only see Muller as an attacking midfielder that leads a press. And that links up with everyone else around him. I don't really see him as that box-to-box moving left and right and left. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Without a doubt. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just scrolling back down.
Exactly. Still a Yusuf even mentioned in the comments. No way.
Where was I? It's too much bloody news. Where is it gone? Right. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, cool. There is a bit of news on Harry Kane, which we will get into in a second. But on this news, obviously 13 hours ago, Bayern have made it clear to Harry Kane's brother, which is his agent, Charlie, that they're relying on the striker for the future and willing to offer him a long-term deal. The club is offering up to a 4 to 5 years. So what's that? That would make him till he's 35. That's not too bad. Contract until 2028 with a gross salary of more than 20 million euros a year. So Sadio Mane's on. So basically, he would take Sadio Mane's wages. I'm guessing.
But how much is Mané as well on 250k a week, right?
Yeah, Mane is on. He's gone 22 million euros a month, bro. A year. Sorry, I said the wrong thing. You imagine 22 million a month. Yeah, 22 million a year. So he's on a good amount of money. I know he's a top earner at the club. 5 year 20 mils. Yeah, it is mad. It is mad.
Especially for Bayern. Especially for Bayern.
Yeah, most definitely. Let's carry on there before we do go back up. Obviously, this is. I'm so annoyed that I screwed up on watching the Legends game, bro. Ugh. I literally watched the second half of it, which was annoying. Tottenham have banned Bill reporter Max from their press conference and revoked. Bruh. This guy is a donut, an absolute donut. But yeah, let's take that off a minute and let's refresh it.
Oh my god!
Because there is a little bit of news that's coming out. Right. So let's shove this back on the screen. So 17 minutes ago, Bayern are now willing to take the next step and improve their bid for Harry Kane. There's constant contact between Driesen, Naby, and Levy, even though Yuri wants to come in with that, which is hilarious. The step is expected to be taken during this week, with Bayern nearing 100 million euro mark that they have set internally as a limit. See, that's what I want to hear, though. That is what I want to hear, that there is a limit and we're not going to go past that. And I don't want to go past that. I know that the Tottenham fans won't like it, but at the end of the day, we didn't like it with Levy. And at the end of the day, if the player wants to leave, he wants to leave. As simple as that. There's not really much we can do with it, to be honest with you. So, what do you guys think about 100 million being the max that they will go for it? Because that goes to around 85 million pounds, I believe.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean they aren't gonna sell him. I mean, I don't think Levy's gonna sell him for 100 million though.
He has no choice though.
I mean, if Kane doesn't say like I ain't showing up to training, which he isn't gonna do because he loves Spurs, he'll just stay and leave for free next year. I think Levy's pride would rather have that than sell him for less than that he said he's gonna sell him for. His pride, his ego can't handle it, I think.
Don't you think that's a gamble though from Tottenham's end? Like,
yeah, but it's Levy. It's an idiot.
He is
yeah. Okay, we can agree with that. I'm just
like it's a risk for every normal human being, but Levy just doesn't think that way.
Yeah. He's egotistical. Most definitely. Let's scroll up there because there was some news that just come out. So, right. So Daniel Levy has been told he must sell Harry Kane if he cannot persuade the striker to sign a new deal. Spurs owner Joe Lewis is understood to have informed Levy he is unprepared to let Kane run down his contract and leave. So yeah. The Telegraph isn't the most reliable thing over here in the UK, but I kind of get what it's saying. You know, they can't lose him on a free. That's ridiculous. It would just be like Bayern losing Lewandowski on a free. You know, I would have liked to do it just in the fact that he would have helped us with the season just gone. But yeah, what are you guys thinking? We'll start with Bob.
Well, I mean, I think it's great because it puts pressure on Levy from both sides, from like three sides: the Kane side, the Tottenham side that he has to sell, Kane side that he wants to leave, and Bayern that they want to get him. So, I mean, if Bayern is willing to pay like the 100 million, maybe 110 million, because if Bayern says 100 million is all we're going to pay, and Tottenham says 105 million you have him, Bayern will pay 105 million.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that would be stupid to not pay that. Yeah.
So this makes me more confident that it will happen, but I mean, yeah, it could just be that Levy just doesn't listen. Or Kane, Kane extending his contract isn't completely out of the... He says he isn't going to do it, but...
It don't make sense to me, though. Why would their family members say they're looking for homes and all that if the deal's not in progression? It's not advanced.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
But I mean, we're probably... Oh, you go first.
Oh, no, I was going to say, like, I thought you were not going to speak. I was going to say that, like, for me, it's like, okay, they literally said that the family members, the wife, the brother, they're all looking for homes, right? Now, they're now claiming that Levy's being forced by his hand to, accept a good enough deal from Bayern's end. I know it's telegraphed, but I'm not gonna lie, low-key, I'm starting to, like, if I'm adding things, I'm low-key starting to believe this stuff.
Yeah. But the thing is, you could see why, though. Because it
doesn't add up, like.
Exactly. And that was the same thing. I know, obviously, I keep comparing it to Lewandowski, but it was the same thing when his wife was out in Barcelona. Bayern fans were like, why is she out there? That makes no sense. But she was looking for homes. So, and of course, Kane's not going to do that because he's obviously he's going to obviously be on tour with them and so on. So, yeah.
But about the tour, probably like what's going to happen now is we won't hear anything for like a week minimum because Bayern isn't going to do the tour and negotiate with Kane. So all the fans are going to go crazy. Well, why is nothing happening? Well, like that's just because of the tour. And after the tour, we'll get it done in the next 10 days after the tour. So like beginning of August till like maybe maximum 15th of August. So we have him when the season starts. Because it starts like the 26th or something like that. Or 26th of August. Or
What starts
before
on
that.
the 26th? Bayern, the Bundesliga?
Yeah, the Bundesliga.
Yeah. No, it starts on the 18th.
Oh, it's a week earlier, but like
I know where you're coming from now.
Before the season starts. If we don't get it done by then, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, no, we do. We definitely need him in before the start of the actual season. Even though I would love to have him in before, and this is just a personal preference, but before the 12th of August, because
at least a week before, because training.
Yeah, because I don't want to see Leipzig lift another trophy. I hate the fact that they're lifting trophies, man. That pisses me off. I can't stand them. But yeah, no, 100%. Let's see what people are saying in the chat a minute. Let's just stay off the screen a minute. Put us on the screen, like so. Put that up on the screen. Also, make sure you check out. I'm going to put in full screen. Make sure you check out. Make sure you check out Ahmad on TikTok. If I take that off, as you can see under his name, that is his name on TikTok. So
Well, that way, there you go.
make sure to check him out. Most definitely. Big up to him as always. He's always putting us on his socials and that. So big up to him for real.
That's my thing.
And right, let's go through some comments. Where right, so we talk about Leon Goretzka and then so Kimmich. Let's remember Goretzka saved the midfield. I think it's a bit of a sticky situation with Kimmich. To be honest with you, I don't see that personally.
Another way around.
Yeah, I don't see Muller starting anymore. He's too injury prone lately and unable to play. Yeah, I get that, but you got to remember, like, I think I seen a comment. Where was it? I seen it, and where is it? Yeah, here. Muller, unappreciated as always. Once a real number 9 is there, I believe his magic will resume. Totally different type than Musiala as well. And I know where you're coming from with that, because like Muller is better with a 9 in front of him. And I do think that's going to be good for him personally, because we've seen what he obviously did with Levy. And look at Lewandowski. He goes to Barca and he's not the same. He still scores a ridiculous amount of goals. Don't get it twisted, but not as many because he doesn't have his Thomas Muller there.
It's not the Ronaldo.
I think you skipped over. You skipped over a word there. You don't want to say the word, or
yeah.
Go on, you say it.
Raumdeuter.
Raumdeuter. Did I say it right?
Raumdeuter.
Bob, you're killing me, brother.
I'm gonna teach you one Dutch word. It's a lot of G's, so that's impossible for you.
We're good, bro. We're good. But besides the point, guys, I was thinking, right? Lewandowski and Muller, like, have you guys not noticed they both complement each other? They when they were playing together. I think if Kane comes in, it's probably going to be the same, right? And that's where I think Muller gets too much disrespect, and I'm usually against it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those fans that's very defensive with Muller, like hella defensive. Like, in terms of one of the best creators, Muller should be in there. But the problem is he doesn't get that recognition because there are times where the striker or the wingers, they don't finish, and it makes Muller look bad, right? But when Lewa was there, he made Muller look so good. At one point, he got so much recognition. It's unbelievable,
Yeah.
Just not to point that out there.
No, I know exactly where you're coming from. Bayern will make 100 million euro for Kane. I feel if we pay 100 million, we'll get him. Yeah, well, especially if that Telegraph news is actually a thing and it's not BS. Most definitely, because if 85 million comes in for a player, you take 85 million. I don't care who you are, Spurs or not, because at the end of the day, it's not Postecoglou's fault that Harry Kane's go in or stay in or whatever, and they need to go and get, especially if they're going to actually believe in him and buy what he wants and stuff, then they need to go and get that done and dusted. Bob's checking himself out. But yeah, no, most definitely. Don't forget, Walker could potentially join us on. I don't see that one happening, bro. Bayern are a traditional type club where we like to do the whole holding up the shirt and shirt, because I generally thought Kim and Jay would meet us in Asia, but he was in Germany today doing in the Allianz Arena doing the training and that. Yeah, that's that. What's this saying? I know. Why? Okay. Apple Watch is just really slow for some reason. My Apple Watch has just told me about the Harry Kane needs to be sold thing. I'm glad I'm not getting my transfer news off of this thing. The thing with Lewandowski and Kane is It's the same thing every year. Kane wants to leave. Every year Levy want to go to Well, that's the problem. Like, if with Lewandowski, he was still producing ridiculous numbers, and still wanting to go. I just think it's hilarious that he went to Barca. If I'm honest with you, I think it's stupid. And to be honest, let's say we did keep him and let him go on a free. I generally think right now he would be wearing a Real Madrid kit on a free. I really, really do, because they need that striker now, without a doubt. Phil, we offer like 5 or 10 mil bonus for Bundesliga title, 10 or more for the UCL title, and maybe 5 for the treble Pokal. Yeah, I can get that. I can get that 100%. Again, Bob, whenever you need to go, mate.
Yeah, I'm just checking the time. So.
I always forget that you're an hour ahead of me. Let alone this guy. This guy's like ridiculous amount of hours ahead of me. We should lots of money from Sharks. Yeah, exactly. The first thing I'm doing, I said it in the stream, is I'm getting. Well, actually, I need to wait till the away kit comes out, but I will be getting Kane on the back of an away kit, most definitely. Because I want. Say it again.
I need to order mine as well.
Yeah,
Kane. Yeah. I don't know which player I'm gonna get, to be honest, but I need to order my shirt. I'll probably get Thomas Muller. I'm not gonna lie.
You need to get Lucas Hernandez.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
You need to get Lucas Hernandez. No, I know who you need to get.
No chance in hell. And no, don't you dare. Don't you dare say
I know who you need to get.
Nah, I dare you. I dare you to say that. There we go.
You need to get your favorite player, the Golden Goose.
You see, Bob, all of you down there, yeah? He's so lucky I'm not the one in charge, and he is. Because he's using that to advantage here. I don't like this.
Fine.
I don't like this.
I'll do this for you. That'll make you feel better.
Hey, listen, it's still your channel. You still control everything. I need to have the controls. No, I'm joking. Nice one. You know what? We need to make a deal about the Gnabry thing. Like, we need to make some sort of a deal here. Obviously, it has to be balanced, but I'm open to a deal because I actually hope he proves me wrong. You know.
Same with Tuchel. I hope he proves me wrong, bro, without a doubt. Because if Bayern win trophies, that means he's progressing, and all I care about is Bayern.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, but you do love Gnabry, don't lie.
No. I will be honest. There was a time I really.
Oh, well, he was proper stirring the pot.
Proper, yeah. And then his head dropped, and
yeah, less said the better. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's always a Muller kit. To be fair, I don't own a Muller kit, so maybe actually I do need to get Muller.
Facts. It's always a Muller. You're speaking of kits. Wait 1 sec, boys. I'll be right back. I have something left outside. It's actually Bayern related. 1 sec.
If he's got Thomas Tuchel on the back of a shirt or something, I'm done. What's he gonna? That's a sign thing, isn't it? What is that?
Oh, it's Manuel Neuer, boys. It's Manuel Neuer. Go online. It's unreal. What do you think?
Bro, that's
I think
amazing.
You should send that to me.
Huh?
I think you should send that to me, and I think Bob should send me his Iron Robin shirt.
Yeah, no chance of staying with me, bro.
I
just wanted to show that, man. It's unreal, isn't it? It has also the 6th Champions League badge and everything.
Sick,
yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that now.
You do need to get a Gnabry one.
No chance.
That's what you need to do, Ahmad. That's what you need to do. If we win the treble, you get a Gnabry shirt.
Listen, if we win a Champions League and Gnabry actually scores more, like around 9 to 10 goals, I will get a Gnabry shirt for the following season with his name on it.
And now I really want us to progress.
No, I'm actually serious. I'll try to save as much as I can. I'll get the authentic kit with his name, number, everything. All we have to do is win the Champions League. And he has to actually contribute in it. It can't just be like, 0 goals. It has to be like 9 goals, No, I'm joking. Just we have to win the Champions League. If we win the Champions League, I'll take the...
But you're a troll, mate.
No, I cannot wait till Liam's tummy bubbles.
That's just disrespectful, bro.
Actually, if we win, you also get a Thomas Tuchel name shirt as well.
I'm gonna have his face on my shirt. I don't need to get his name on the shirt. I'll be walking around with his face on my shirt.
Oh, fair enough. Fair. Fine, but I'll get the Gnabry shirt too. No problem.
I want Gnabry to cook, so we better play Arsenal. The thing is, though, you know that Gnabry won't turn up against Arsenal, yeah? Because when he absolutely obliterated Spurs, he was like London's red and all of this, which is an Arsenal thing. Fuck Arsenal, by the way. I can't stand them. Can't stand anyone.
Maybe.
Yeah, right. I feel so bad for people who brought the new show. Oh, I know. Bruh. Like, I definitely wouldn't say burn it because it's a Bayern shirt, but most definitely try to peel that shit.
Yeah, but
how do you think of buying a Hernandez shirt when you're like 80% certain that he's gonna leave?
Well, some people just buy it straight up, don't they?
Some people buy it like ahead of time, I think.
Like
and
in March, it was already like
and at the time you have to understand, like Lucas Hernandez, a lot of people thought this guy was gonna be bleeding Bayern. You see this crap.
He's like,
yeah. He used to do all that. So, yeah. The problem is I'm not even mad about the money. I'm mad that he actually claimed that he appreciated everything Bayern done for helping his injury. Like,
you do know he's a Marseille man as well, yeah?
Yeah. My friend told me. My friend, he sent me like a quote of like Marseille fans hating him, right? I'm like, wait, what? Why are they hating him? Or was it PSG fans? It was not Marseille, it's PSG. So why hating? And they're like, oh, it's because Marseille fans. Like, oh shit.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
PSG don't even want him. The fans don't even want him, bro.
That club is in the mud for real.
If they thought, what's crazy? If anyone thinks raiding Neymar's house was bad, imagine Lucas Hernandez.
I'll do you one better. What about Mbappe?
Oy.
He's holding that club ransom at the moment. I am going to enjoy him running down that contract if that's what he does. It's going to be hilarious. I seen the Tottenham Hotspur were looking for him as a replacement.
Yeah, I saw it.
Wait, what? You're joking?
No, I'm not. There was a tweet put out there saying Tottenham Hotspur are inquiring about Mbappe, and I was like, hold up a second. You've never won a trophy. Well, it's not you've never won a trophy. In the last 20 years, you haven't won a trophy. Yet you want to bring in one of the best players in the world. I'm not sure that's going to happen. Not unless they are going to give him an arm and a leg. Yeah, that's
Tom Holland predicts it.
I mean, if he wants to provide a football show clinic in the Tottenham's entertainment stadium, why not? You can have a go for that.
With the big golden cock on top of it. JJ said Kane to hopefully, bro. Hopefully, man. Also, I hope you're not saying me to get a Dortmund kit because that ain't gonna happen.
No chance.
That shit will get burnt on screen. Spurs is for real. I would love to see the drama. Could you imagine? The thing is, he tell him straight. The big golden. It is a big golden cock. They're cockerels, aren't they? Even though I like to call them Chicken Nugget FC, but still. We move. But yeah, hopefully you guys are all doing good. We'll go for a couple 6 more minutes. We'll do an hour show. I know Bob needs to go to sleep, so we won't keep him up too late. Most definitely. But yeah. So what you guys thinking for the season though? Like just in general with how it's looking. We never know. There might be like a signing out of nowhere. But I'll start with Ahmed. What are you thinking, bro?
I think we need more still.
Still, yeah.
Like I'm so on the fence. I don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me as well. I think you can't do predictions. I mean, the only prediction that I am gonna make is that I have to think of something now. I think Musiala will be top 10 in the Ballon d'Or next year. But apart from that, I think, like, as things are looking now, we ain't gonna have as good as a season as everybody's hoping for.
Keep talking, Bob. Wait. Keep talking. I'm all for seeing this man in the Ballon d'Or conversation. All
So
for it, bro.
don't worry, we're together. We're all in this together. Don't worry.
Most definitely. There is actually some more news. They weren't actually joking. Let me take that off the screen because obviously we can't see Ahmad. Just covering his face. So yeah, Tottenham have given Harry Kane an ultimatum about his future: sign a new deal, or we will sell you now. The thing is, though, that sounds exactly like the Mbappe thing, but the difference is Kane wants out now. I think Mbappe is fine with staying for now, and leaving on a free. Where Bayern, Real Madrid, they're not an oil club. They probably still got some money, but like Kane wants to go. So, and obviously it's just saying, now this is coming from the Mirror. It's coming from both shitty sources over here in the UK. But yeah, exactly. Don't care about the Ballon d'Or anymore after Ribery got robbed, for real.
Yeah, I get it. I feel that pain. Don't worry. Level up twice.
Yeah, right. Nuts. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. I'm all for going bold. If we win that treble, I'm all for going bold. Like I said, I don't care, because I'll shave off the dome, straight off the dome, and you see my fat head. So I'm all for it if this club's going to progress. And I do want to say a massive thank you to everyone though. The channel is generally booming. I say it all the time, but generally it's booming. We're at, let me see what we're at a minute while I'm live. What am I doing on YouTube? It's going nuts at the moment. So yeah, thank you for the constant support on that one. We're at 1,841. I swear earlier we've gone up by like 20 subs or something. So big up to everyone, for real. And of course, big up to both I don't even know what I'm doing. Let me do it one by one. This guy and this guy as well for always coming on. And if you guys are available in the season, obviously we're still quite a little bit away. I definitely want to get you guys on fan cams, most definitely, because I know what you guys are like, especially this guy. Let me put him full screen. Especially this guy. If Serge Gnabry don't turn up, this guy's going to be coming from my neck. So yeah, most definitely.
I don't even hate the guy. I'm just critical of him. That's it. I actually don't hate him.
No, I get you. You just don't like him. I get it.
I just said I don't hate him.
I hate nobody from Bayern except for Sané.
Wait, what happened with Sané? Wait.
Sané is just... I hate Sané with a passion. He's the player. He's good for the first 2 months. Then he's like, okay, I proved that I'm a capable.
I'm going on holiday.
I'm just gonna quit doing my job now.
Brother, you actually, I know we're all for opinions, but you actually hate Sané this bad.
Yeah, I do.
Holy shit.
Here you go.
I mean, look, I'll be honest. With me personally, yeah. Maybe I guess I'm gonna have a hot take. I mean, I had a hot take on TikTok on Sané, so I guess it's a hot take then. I actually think he might improve this coming season.
But I mean, the thing is, we've been saying that for 4 years. Like 4 years, it's like, oh well, he's so good now for the first 2 months. Then he's just,
Yeah,
then he
I hear
gets.
that. I hear that, brother. I hear that. But you know the difference is, it's since Tuchel came in, right? Sane is one of
Don't.
the few players that's actually shined. He's one of the few players, or at
Okay,
least
you
done
didn't
some.
say what I think you were going to say. I was waiting for you to say that shitty tapping Tuchel crap again.
No. I didn't even think of that in my head. No. Well, actually, now say tummy tapping. I'm just kidding. I won't say that. But for real, I think he's one of the few players that actually shined since Tuchel came in. That's the only reason why I'm giving him so much hope this coming season.
I could see your point. I could see it. I guess we'll see next season.
But I'll say one thing: his selfishness has really puts him down, even in his good times. Like I remember the game we played against Werder Bremen away, right? There was a chance he had. Even the chance he had in our final game for Musiala scored. He had like a those one-on-one chances. He could pass it, cross through goal, and it's a tap in. He just decides to shoot for some weird reason. Like if he could just be a bit unselfish, he'd actually
it's definitely decision making. Definitely decision making.
Yeah, it's not his ability. It's his.
No,
his shooting
definitely
as well.
not.
It's filth. His shooting as well, long range is filth, by the way. So
Yeah, about the
Yeah.
shooting though, I think I'm more two-footed than Sane. I haven't seen Sane shoot anything with his right foot. Yeah, because he's left. Yeah, I think Sane, when he's like 1-on-1 and he could like just tap it in with his right foot, he just goes around the keeper to play it with his left foot.
I get that. But I mean, his right foot is not that bad. Like he can still, at moments, wicked. The
He
winger,
probably could, but he doesn't. That's the problem.
the winger actually, who I am mostly impressed with is Coman.
Oh,
Yeah, come
I
on.
thought you were
I
going to
agree.
say something else.
Yeah, Coman is. He rarely. There was a time I think this was before the Champions League final goal. I remember I used to be like the same criticism that usually people make on Neymar. I used to have on Coman, like, why are you over dribbling? Your decision, you get injured so many times because you over dribble, blah 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 blah. I used to be that type of guy. But since that final goal, I feel like his momentum has
He's
been
grown
going
on
up,
you.
up and up and up and up. It's like he needed that final goal to get that momentum going, and since then he rarely does any wrong. I don't want to say he never does wrong. He rarely.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. I think we're going to wrap that up there, though. Big up to Ahmed, big up to Bob for real. Thank you both for coming on, as always. And without a doubt, big up to all of the chat, everyone in here. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow for some more content. We'll get both of these guys on soon. I want to get you guys on with other people as well, and we'll go from there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and until then, we'll see you guys in the next one. Mia Samia. Peace out.